staying with us till the end. We are going to talk about personal branding today. Okay. Uh, Personal brand is sometimes can be an inundating kind of a word. And if you're joining us live, just comment below and tag us and let us know that you're joining us live, or if you are watching it in the replay and recording, please let us know that as well, so that we know and I can bring you more and better and valuable topics regularly. So personal brand can be a intimidating kind of a term, and it's usually associated by people in the media or by the PR section and the people. And we, as career people, as employers, employees, especially job seekers, feel that that's not necessarily something that is for us, and it's more for more visible people who are in the media or in more known and visible areas and sectors of different industry. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. We build our brand and we leave a legacy and a narrative, whether we do it knowingly or unknowingly, whether we do it consciously or subconsciously. Every click we have on our marketing tools, on our social media, internet, or is being recorded somewhere and leaves a trace, showcasing who we are and what we do and what we think and how we think it and what our thoughts are. Okay. And same goes with our personal interactions with our network. If we show up late to a meeting and if it's consistent, then that's the brand that we're building. The question is whether you want to be known for that brand or not. And what can you do about it? So the definition of a personal brand is really a practice of marketing yourself, a business, a career, or a website, unique and powerful look that is complete extension of yourself and what you stand for. And that's your brand, really. It's not huge, it's not humongous. You can make an effort, and small little efforts, as long as they are done consistently, can build a brand that you want to have and others to see. Okay? So it's best to control your own narrative. Because if you're not controlling your own narrative, as I said earlier, you're building a brand, whether you do it knowingly or you want to do it knowingly or unknowingly. But either way, it's best to do it knowingly and control your own narrative so people see what you want to show them, especially from a career perspective, from a professional perspective. And it's all integrated, interconnected. And our work life and personal life is highly integrated now with the advent of social media and networks, right? Digital networks. So it's not that difficult for anyone to Google us up and look where we stand and what we do in our daily lives. My question to you is, when was the last time you Googled yourself up? Do you do it regularly, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annually? Or you have done it in a long, long time and haven't done it since then, or never done it? I would like you, if you are somebody who does not Google yourself up weekly, then I want you to start doing it at least once a month, which is 12 times a year. Now, once a month is the minimum that you need to do. And especially if you are a job seeker, if you are a career transitioner, if you are looking someone to accelerate further, scale up in your own career, you need to be able to control your narrative. And that starts with scrubbing and priming your current digital footprint. How do you show up? And I want you to do it incognito. Incognito meaning you do it the way others see you. So if you go on Google, there's a little icon on the top right hand corner where, this icon is wearing a hat with a trench coat. Click on that and then Google. So it will showcase you, because you leave a digital track for what you like, and what you search regularly. So unless your search engine is scrubbed clean, the AI, the artificial intelligence, will pick up on what your likes and dislikes are and will show you what you want to see when you Google yourself up. So you want to go and check out yourself incognito, which is how others will see you when they search you up, whether you are applying for a job or looking for scaling up or building a brand, trying to build an authority and expertise for yourself. So that's the start. And how do you start building a brand foundation? It is really a process of organizing and developing your personal brand from the ground up, right? And you can do that. So even if something comes up, you might not be proud of that we did a long time ago when we were in school, or in an educational institution, or at a party, or a time where we were not aware of and some pictures were taken, or we posted something which is no longer a part of the brand that we want to build and put forth, then you have the ability to correct it. Okay, you have the ability to scrub it and reprime your brand and start building it from the foundation up. It is not that difficult. It does not take long, as long as you know what steps to take and do it right. Okay? So there is, of course, a strategy for it, which includes answering 4 questions. That's your start. What are you passionate about? What are you good at? What gives you credibility? And what are your personal brand goals? Right? What do you want to be known for? Right? As I said, if you show up late to every meeting, and then that's what you would be known for. If you have a negative interaction online on a regular basis with people, giving um, giving a hard time to them in the process of discussion. And I'm not talking about healthy discussions. You can certainly go ahead and have healthy, positive, interactive discussions throughout social media, relevant, especially if you're a job seeker, relevant to your career, relevant to your industry sector, relevant to your authority and expertise that you have in, right? Because it comes naturally to you. You can actually educate people in that, right? But other than that, so you can actually go and scrub that over. Okay? And you can start. So when you ask those 4 questions, you can ask yourself, what are you passionate about? And that's something that you can start talking about on social media, different media platforms. Okay. And again, what do you want to be known for? So you can start by asking other people. Start asking your colleagues, what are you known for? Just go and ask this question to them. Go online and ask this question to them. Send them a LinkedIn DM. Send them a Facebook DM. Send them an email. Brush up on, I'm sure that you have warm connections and you have lukewarm connections. And then, of course, there are some that are cold. You can start warming them up over time and ask them this question: what am I known for? Okay. And ask a variety of people. All right. So 10, 12, 15, 20 different people, and see what they have to say. It will be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? Okay. And secondly, whether it's consistent across the board or not. Okay. So being consistent across the board, all of the people that you have asked for, if they all have the exact same or similar viewpoint, then it means that it was a conscious, whether it was a conscious effort or not, then you've built a notoriety for yourself or a brand for yourself in people's head. But if it's inconsistent, it means you do not have a brand. Okay? And if it's something which is different than what you would like to be known for, then you don't have a personal brand with a controlled narrative. So what does that mean? That means that you have the ability to control your own narrative. You have the ability to change the perception that you have in other people's minds if you want to change it. Or you can enhance that perception that people have in their minds to the next level. And especially if you're a job seeker, if you are a career transitioner, if you're a career switcher, if you are looking to transfer from one area of work, of industry sector to the other, then it's even more important for you to control that narrative. And then what you would need to develop is something called an aspirational brand, a brand that you want to be in next few weeks, months, years to come. But you start behaving as if you are living that dream today. You walk the walk, you talk the walk, you look the part, you do the part. So let's say if you are going into a director role for finance, you are at a managerial level right now, and you want to be seen in that role, you need to figure out what a director role looks like in finance, for whatever finance industry, for example. You need to know, what do they talk about? What are their day-to-day dealings? What are the topics and areas that they have to work with and deal with on a daily basis? What are the problems they need to solve on a regular basis? And then you need to start talking about that and leaving a digital footprint for that in different areas and different sectors. So for example, on LinkedIn, you're on a Facebook group, or you need to make sure that you're present with where those decision makers are present as well, such as Twitter. You need to figure out which social media, especially creating a digital footprint, because that's a huge part, a foundation of your personal brand, where you can showcase your authority and your expertise. You need to figure out where you need to be present. As a job seeker, a career transitioner, a career accelerator, a six-figure ladder scaler, you have to be present on LinkedIn for sure. And you can start by sharing your thoughts in the shape of a process, or in the shape of articles. You can write articles, you can share other people's articles, you can share content, create content, do live videos like I do. And if you go on my LinkedIn page, I do recorded short blurbs of coachings there as well on different topics. Usually the topic is similar to what I do in the Facebook page, but there are others that I do there too. So create that. Talk about it. Take a few, and it doesn't take too long. It takes only 5 minutes to create your own video and upload it, or 5 minutes to create a blurb of a process that you want to create an aspirational brand for in the direction that you're taking. Okay. So think about that area. What is your personal brand? What are your personal goals? What do you want to be known for? What are you currently known for? Are you consistent across the board for that knowledge with the people, for what you want to be known for? What are you passionate about? Are you controlling your own narrative? And what type of a footprint are you, digital footprint, are you leaving across the board? And how are your dealings with people in your own network? I gave you 10 different points to ponder and areas to work on and steps to take in order to start building your personal brand from the ground up. Okay, so let me know in the comments section below how you like this coaching, and I will see you again next time with another topic on same place, same location, weekly Wednesdays at 12 p.m. for our weekly coaching call. Thank you, folks. See you again.